about 2 years ago, while we were working on the Los Gomez Bridge, we were approached by the mayor of La Conquista as well as a few other government officials, and they were asking if we could consider another bridge at their bridge site, the Las Trancas River. And we said, yeah, we'd be happy to check it out. So a couple months later, we sent a small team of about 4 or 5 people down, conducted a technical survey and as well as some few social surveys, and also did a little community development work and a workshop or two. We brought all that technical data back and spent the next months really just designing the bridge and figuring out all the different challenges that we were faced technically and engineering-wise. And from that, we took all that information, brought it back, presented it to the community, and they loved it. They were happy with the design, and then we really got into the fundraising. We'd already been fundraising some, but then we had to really hit the fundraising hard. And after developing the funds necessary, May of 2014, we sent a team of 6 students down, and we implemented the project. When we arrived at the site, the base foundations and tiers were already constructed, and we were able to just essentially build off of that. We had great community engagement. We had over 50 Peniel, which are rehab patients on site working with us, as well as the local community and our team as well. In addition to professional mentors and in-country contacts, the entire project was just a big collaboration of lots of different engaged people. So one of the most exciting days during the bridge build was actually stringing the cables. We actually had the entire crew on site. We had all the Peniel guys, all the local people, and our entire team, and we basically had people at one end of the cable just yanking the cables across the river. It was very exciting, though. Everyone was excited, and it was just one of the most rejuvenating days of the entire trip. We had a week and a half left before the trip ended. It was just such a fantastic feeling and excitement to finally see something really grow on the bridge project. So the result of the project was fantastic. We had an entire community show up to our fiesta party at the end. I think we had 150 community members show up to inaugurate the bridge. We had food and fun and a few presentations and whatnot, but the community was very excited. All I could see was smiling faces and crying friends that we had made, and the entirety of the project was just such a fantastic experience.
The community of Los Encuentros is about an hour and a half drive from the community of Los Gomez. Similar size, just in a different area. And this community is kind of cut in half by the Rio Flor, which is a major fluvial system for that area. So what happens is during the rainy season is when we get this extra runoff, the river actually becomes impassable. And this not only cuts the community in 2 pieces, but it restricts half the community from going to major cities, educational facilities above primary level, healthcare, stores. It really is crippling to these people. They have to walk upwards of 4 to 5 hours just to achieve daily life. This is where B2P comes in. Our plan is to build a 65-meter suspended cable pedestrian bridge to allow this river to be crossed during the rainy season.
So the Los Gomez Water Project got started in September of 2013. Our chapter already had a lot of connections with the community of Los Gomez because we'd built a bridge with that community in the past, and they were just an incredible community to work with. So we started looking at different options for a project within that community. We took an assessment trip in spring of 2014 and talked to the community a lot, and eventually over the summer of 2014 we decided that a water project would be the best thing for the community. We took a second assessment trip in January of 2015 to collect more data that was specific to water and starting a water system. We really determined that the biggest problems that Los Gomez is facing right now are water sanitation and access. Different types of data that we gathered was lots more social data. That's definitely the most important aspect of any project. We're working with the community, so we want to make sure we know what they want from us, and then we made sure that they knew what we needed from them.